Hi, I'm here to talk about Spike Lee's film Do the Right Thing and The Cosby Show, both representations of African Americans in the 1980s in America. Uh, in Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, Brooklyn is a representation of the racial tension that existed in working class urban America. Brooklyn is the perfect setting for this because uh, it is the home of for many ethnicities, many different ethnicities, and these ethnicities must uh, exist and assimilate with each other. In regards to the two clips from Do the Right Thing, the Korean grocery store clip and Sal's Pizzeria Wall of Fame clip, uh, Spike Lee uses these clips to show how minority groups had control of a majority black neighborhood. And this is important because it's a major factor in why there is racial tension in the neighborhood. Poor blacks feel that they don't have a voice in their own neighborhood. Um, it's also important for another factor. It's important because these Korean and Italian American business owners, they see African Americans around their shop all the time, and they create certain stereotypes and biases from all the blacks that they see. So that creates racial tension also. Um, the line Mookie Stay Black is an example of how African Americans felt they should share a common fight against the white man and other ethnicities. All right, especially the ones that those people that tried to suppress them. In the Cosby Show's Vanessa Rich clip, um, it shows us a couple of things. The Huxtables are still a humble family despite their wealth. And the word race or blacks is not used here, but it can be assumed that Vanessa's friends are black and not as affluent. Her friends may have felt that Vanessa and her family have betrayed the other blacks because they are wealthy. And this, of course, is ridiculous. And the Cosby Show was the purpose of the Cosby Show. What the creators wanted to represent is a black family that erases all these biases and prejudices that many felt were associated with blacks at the time, and that people still associate with blacks now in the present time. Um, So I think in regards to the Cosby Show, I think these negative critiques about the show are misguided. There were definitely African American families at the time that certainly fit the bill that the Huxtables represented. They were affluent black families in urban America. And the creators just wanted to destroy this myth of blacks in urban America. And I think they did a decent job of that in the show. Um, let's see. Next, I will talk about the Martin Luther King clip in the Cosby Show. Uh, in regards to that clip, there is still a color line in the lives of the Huxtables because they still must deal with racial tension and these racial stereotypes, despite their affluence in society. I believe that color line is the same color line that the blacks deal with in Do the Right Thing, but the difference is that this color line in Do the Right Thing is spotlighted more because of their economic status, their lower economic status. So these black characters in Do the Right Thing must deal with these stereotypes that the Huxtables wouldn't have to deal with. Also, these characters in Do the Right Thing, they create their own racial divide, which I think is also what Spike Lee is trying to convey here in this film. That the blacks are also to blame for their racial divide and their class divide, their economic status also. Uh, Spike Lee makes a point of this in establishing this theme of racial divide and how blacks are to blame for this, with the three black men sitting on the corner scene, where one of the three black men makes the excuse that the white man is trying to suppress the black man, while the other man says that he's tired of hearing that excuse. So I think you see a difference now in America, you know, comparing the 1980s America to 1960s America, in that blacks now have more opportunity, and though it is maybe they think it's more difficult for them to achieve these successes, they do have the opportunities and they cannot keep making the same excuse. And I think Spike Lee really wanted to make a point of that in the film. Let's see. Comparing Spike Lee's Brooklyn and the Cosby Show's Brooklyn, there's not many similarities, but the similarities are that these stereotypes still may exist, although it's shown much more profoundly in Do the Right Thing than in the Cosby Show. But these two depictions, the Cosby Show and Spike Lee's film, they provide a contrasting view of American life in urban America. On one hand, you see a black family that is content and more formal in their attire, as you can see in the opening trailer for the Cosby Show. They're seemingly well adjusted to society, while in Spike Lee's Brooklyn, you see a discontented, aggravated, poor blacks, and that some are seen that are not well adjusted to society and their surroundings. Let's see. I want to talk about. Oh, I guess that's it. I said all I had to say. Thank you.